last weekend, Nagy, the Chiefs offensive coordinator, took responsibility for the Chiefs losing despite being up 21-3 at the half and vowed to be much better in Chicago with our own Michele Steele.
That's the obvious that they're going to want that, that the city and the fans are going to want that to have that success right away. But there's got to be, you got to be patient with it in regards to a new coaching staff coming in and where that's at. So obviously, the word expectation, the word goals is always going to pop up. Playoffs, Super Bowl. We understand that that's what everybody wants.
Do you see a little bit of Alex Smith and Mitch?
They're similar. They have some similar styles too. Yeah. If you said they're different, then they're more of the same than they would be different. They have those traits. But Mitch is going to be his own guy. He'll be good, and it's exciting because he has a bright future.
All right, Michelle, you were there, obviously, as we just saw, talking to Matt Nagy. Look, this hire happened very fast, in about 24 hours. Why did the Bears settle on him?
Yeah, barely 24 hours. They met on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. By the next morning, Matt Nagy was the next head coach of this franchise. But I want to paint a picture for you, Jamel, because imagine putting yourself in Ryan Pace's shoes over the weekend. He was very impressed with what Matt Nagy had done in KC. He was excited to see that Titans-Chiefs game. That was a game that everybody expected the Chiefs to win. And he's watching Matt Nagy get shut out in the second half, and that offense go scoreless in the second half against this Titans team. I got to tell you, Ryan Pace was very candid when he talked to me about what were the feelings he was feeling when he was watching the game. He said, I was in that hotel room. I had mixed emotions. But what turned those mixed emotions into positive ones for Nagy was the interview later. The next morning, Nagy owned it. He took responsibility. He showed a willingness to talk about it. And most critically, he told Ryan Pace he would learn from it as well. Now, the other part of this that makes him a good fit for Chicago is that Ryan Pace, he says, he has shared beliefs with him. Most importantly, perhaps, that Mitch Trubisky is the guy. Nagy was very high on Trubisky in the draft last year. In fact, he spent 6 hours with him preparing. Obviously, the Chiefs went with Mahomes, but they both have a strong belief in Mitch Trubisky, and for him to take the next step in year 2, Jamel, so hope very much alive here in Hallis Hall. Is Matt Nagy the next Sean McVay? We'll find out.
Well, Bears fans should feel good because, look, Kyle Shanahan, he went to the 49ers after the debacle in Atlanta, and while things weren't always great throughout the season, at least you see how the 49ers closed their season.
We're just trying to find upside down.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of here to get positivity.
You see the reports where Nagy didn't know about Andrew Luck?
Right, and that's why he went with Trubisky.
Who ranked near the bottom of the league in several offensive categories, namely throwing for the fewest yards of any QB to start at least 10 games last season. But yes, John Fox. And he got better as the year went on, in fairness. John Gruden was all smiles in Oakland today. How much